New tonight, growing concerns about the update to the Postal Service's postmarking policy. Now, the agency is cautioning that your mail may not get postmarked the same day that it's dropped off. Randy Hildreth has more on the growing concerns, as more are concerned about what that could mean for your taxes and for voting.
Mail-in voting isn't quite as popular since the pandemic, but a lot of people are still doing it. In fact, about 30% of ballots cast in the 2024 election were mailed in. And when I talk with local activists, they raise concerns about if this rule could impact votes being counted. Kaya Chatterjee believes people are minimizing the impact of the United States Postal Service's updated postmarking policy.
It sounds really small, right? Like, oh, they're just not giving postmarks on mail. But this is just them, trying to make it more and more difficult to vote.
Effective December 24th, 2025, USPS said there is no guarantee your mail will be postmarked the day it's dropped off. Leaders say there was never a true guarantee, but now it's in black and white. Chatterjee is the executive director of the advocacy organization Free DC. She says this update is a big deal for mail with deadlines, like your taxes and mail-in voting ballots, especially in DC, where election officials will accept and count a mailed ballot after Election Day, as long as it's postmarked on or before Election Day.
We have primaries coming up in June in DC, and we're really going to have to be really vigilant because this is one way that they are attempting to make it confusing for the voter, and we need to make it simple.
USPS acknowledged the criticism around mail-in ballots in a statement on the Federal Register, but defended its policy, writing, quote, "The Postal Service does not administer elections, establish the rules or deadlines that govern elections, or determine whether or how election jurisdictions utilize the mail or incorporate our postmark into their rules." USPS noted if people want proof of the date postal workers accepted their mail, they can ask for a postmark, or they can request a certificate of mailing. According to their website, that's a little over $2. Chatterjee says she'll spend the months leading up to the primaries making sure people aren't caught off guard and know they need to ask.
People worked really hard for us to have these rights, and we're not going to let something like messing with the postmarks stop us.
Randy Hildreth, WUSA 9.